and want to show you something. I want to share something with you guys. I want you to show you something that is an interesting phenomena. So I'm gonna flip the camera to the other side so you can guys see it. Um, I want to share with you this phenomena about these two flowers. They are called Gazania flowers, and is also known as treasure flowers. And they're two beauties. Um, I have, I have a, I have this one. If you see, it's closed. You know, notice is the closure of it. Um, and then I have a little bud coming out over here too. There's a little bud coming up. Um, and the plant itself is not that big. It's very small. You can look at the branches. Look at this. It has very thick leaves. You know, very thick and long leaves. Look at this. This is like white. It looks like a snake kind of. Look at this. The way it opens up. It looks like a little slithering snake. Isn't that interesting? Look at this. And it's white in the back. It has a white background, the leaf. Look at that. Very, very interesting. Look at this. It stakes up like if it was a snake. That's a very interesting thing. Look at this. The way it curves up. The way it curves up. Look like a little snake. Amazing. So the texture of it too is like had a serrated of edges, like a saw. The edges are serrated. Then it has this type of is very thin, elongated leaf, and at the same time it has another different type of leaf, which is like a little thicker and long. And then then it has this type of leaf. Look at this leaf. It's just crazy. Hi everybody. How are you guys doing? I know you guys just standing in the background, not saying anything, but I wanted to share this. I just went on live, and I wanted to share this plant with you. It's an African plant, and look at the formation of the leaves. Look at these leaves. It's amazing, right? It looks like a a snake, like a viper. And look at the way it stands up. It's just that interesting. Hello guys, I'm very happy that you guys are joining me. I wanted to show you about this plant that is a very interesting plant. Hi, whoever's joining me. Hello. I'm showing you the way. This is called Gazania. Gazania is an African plant, and it's also known as treasure flower. I'm showing you the flower over here. Look, the bud starts like this, and I have a tiny bud over here. It's coming up, and it's not a big plant. It's a very small plant. So I'm showing you I showed you the way the leaves come up, right? I showed you the way looks like a snake, and then after it's kind of firm too. It's not a flaccid type of the texture is kind of hard. It feels like a string bean plant, you know, like and it's not. It's staying so far. It's staying like this. Like you see snakes in the between the bushes. This is what she looks like, that leaf, and then it stretches out. It stretches out like this, like in a little cup. Look at this. Amazing, right? I'm going to show you. Look at this. Right? And it has serrated edges. It has serrated edges there. Hi, Harper Chronister. How are you? Harper, how you doing? Is that interesting how this, the way it looks is like a snake, right? So is another, I'm going to move back so you can see. It's not a big plant. It's a little. It's you know, they say that small presents have bigger things. You know what I mean? When they give you a little present. Well, this plant is a very interesting thing. You see over here. This is a bud. It has and it shows buds as tiny as it is. Like she's precious little thing. It has a lot of things to give you. It has a lot of presents to give you. It has a little bud over here, and this is the way that the flower, is close. It's not fully developed yet. And again, it's called Gazania. It's also known as treasure flower. And so I'm showing you the leaves, the way the leaves form, right? I show you that it looks like a snake in between the bushes. And then it has this long leaves, and they're pretty strong. These are not flaccid little they're not fragile. And look at the way look at the way this other, she has a variety of leaves at the same time. This one has nothing, right? It has a little white in the back. Now this leaf over here is kind of big, and it has at the end, it has like a self-defense. It's like a serrated edges. It feels like it can cut you, like a rose. And then over here, it has another type of leaf. Look at this. It was cut perfectly. Look at that. Is that beautiful? And it has a beauty in the back is white. And then another type of leaf. Look, it's like half coming out like a point. It's not broken. It's not broken at all. It's just like it was formed to be one of this, and it just somehow it decided to grow straight up. So this is the actual flower. Look, these are the flowers. So look at this. You see this flower? Today she was open like this, but at night, Harper cries her, hello, sweetheart. Hi, you guys, and sitting in the background, say hi. I'm your friend. My name is Juliana, and I love gardening. I love all kinds of things, really. I'm like a trade of all jacks. I do a lot of things. I'm a nurse. I like gardening. I like dogs. I like to take care of kids. I'm a grandma. So I do all kinds of things. So look at this. So this is the flower. This is the flower of the plant. And she's closing already. She's saying goodbye, guys. Look at this. She's going to bed. And it's not a big plant. It's not a big plant. So for those of you who are interested, it's called Gazania. I'm going to spell it for you. Gazia, as in zebra, Nia. Again, that's Gazania. G-A-Z as in zebra, I-N as in Nancy, I-A. Also known as treasure flowers. Oh, you have 6 cats, Harper? Oh, how cute. Well, I'm everything. I love everything. I enjoy life, everything that there is to enjoy, And I like to share these things. I do all kinds of things. So is that interesting? Look, she's closing. She's closing her shop. She's closing her beauty. Look at this inside. She's saying, hello, I'm leaving. Hi, Christina. How are you, sweetheart? I don't know if you just joined me, but I was showing you this plant. I think it's a treasure plant, really. Interestingly enough, her name is Gazania. It's a Gazania flower. It's an African flower, and also known as treasure flower. Because look at the treasure inside. It's just gorgeous. Look at that painting inside. That painting inside is a brown. It's a brown with an arrow pointing downwards. It's an arrow again. That's an arrow pointing downwards. Is that something? And look at that. Look at all that thing inside. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if I will ruin it if I try to span the image. But look at all that treasure inside. It just is amazing, amazing. So there you are again. It is called, also known as treasure flower, and the inside is just unbelievably beautiful. It's like something painted this little thing, this little guy. Is an amazing painting. And look at the stem. Look at her slender body. Look at that. Look at that mama. I have it tied over here so it doesn't fall, as you guys notice it. Oh, Harper crying. So thank you for joining me, sweetheart. You know, you have a beautiful night, and thank you for chatting with me. Okay, sweetheart. I really enjoy talking to you. I really appreciate that you guys pay attention to me, you know, and respect me, and I think that's a great thing. And those of you guys that staying in the background and don't want to say a thing because you're probably shy, I'm shy too, but you know, it's nice to share things in the world. So Harper Cranister, have a good night, sweetie. Enjoy your dinner, and again, I thank you very much. Bye, sweetie. And how about those of you who are staying here with me? Please, you know, I'm not looking for likes. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just here to share with you a moment of gratitude, of pleasantry, and a beauty, something that is really nice. And I just wanted to show you how this beautiful plant is a small plant. She's not a big plant at all. She is a tiny little guy. Look at this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how tiny this plant is. I have it on this planter. This is like about 9 inches. No, is it 9? This is about 6 or 8 inches, and she is gorgeous. She has a beautiful leaves, you know, and she's a she's full grown, and she gives us these beautiful flowers. You know, she gives us this gorgeous, amazing flowers. There's a lot to define. And look at this. Look at this. She has a shoot. Look at that. She has like a shoot right over here. Right? Is that interesting? Can you guys see it? Look. She has a tiny feathery front over here. It's just, and look at that underneath. This one is closed already. She closes her shop at night. You know, this one soon. I noticed that she's already also, you know, putting her petals together. You know, like this one. This one is said goodnight already. Look at this. This guy say, I had enough for the sun today, and I'm going to sleep. Bye. It is like, you know, this is nature. Nature is just an amazing thing. Just for instance, check this flower, right? Look at the slender body of it. It has a beautiful body, a long stem. Starts all the way underneath there. You know, underneath a little bushy plant, and then she has this little serrated little feather. It looks like a feather. It's a feather, but it's just a little sleeve. So yes, guys, come out and say hello. I know it feels shy, but you know, it's no big deal. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you guys are staying with me. I think it's great. Is a good thing. It makes my afternoon, you know, worth it. That if I'm sharing something with somebody, and with you, which is, you know, my audience, I think it's you know, it's spectacular to know that you guys are hanging out and listening to what I'm saying. I'm trying to, you know, to define for you this beautiful, gorgeous flower that. It is interesting how in the evening and cloudy days she closes her buds. You know, she says good night and she goes to sleep. This one is gonna do the same thing today. You know, they don't party at night. They don't. These guys don't party at night at all. And look at this one. Look at that's in the same family. This is one of the buds. She eventually is gonna open her her petals like this, but it's not fully. Is you know she's is in his its infancy, meaning it's early stages. She's not ready to come out and open her buds yet. Maybe I would say give her a couple of days, and she would come out. She would open up just like these guys over here. Just like these beauties over here. Look at that. Look at that. I showed you earlier to the other group of how inside she has brown. She has the brownish dots inside. It's like a extra paint halfway in her petals, you know, and it's just gorgeous. She's a beautiful lady, you know. And then she has these white dots over here, the arrows facing down, her little arrows. And this one is like fully closed already. She's done. She's she's fully closed, and they're very slender. They have a beautiful slender body. And it's interesting that this one, look at this. This one has the little arm, a little leaf over there, and then this is her skirt, the bottom of her structure over here. It's really nice. It's just so interesting how this little nature flower closes its buds at around this time at night. And you know, and it's great. Anyway, so it's just interesting phenomena that you guys can understand. Look at this. I mentioned to the early group. Hello, guys. If you're just joining me in, I'm showing you a gazania. This is a gazania flower, also known as treasure flower. Look at how its leaves, the structure of the leaves, right? It looks like a snake. It looks like a snake. Look at that. There's one over here. There's more over here, and there's another one here, and they're semi-open. And you know, and look at it. Look at it. Just like a little snake. It looks like. It's the structure is kind of hardy. It's a hardy one, hardy leaf, and it has two different leaves. Not all the leaves are the same. It has the long, thin leaves, and it has these leaves like this. It's parted in different places. It's just amazing that a little creature, a little nature plant like this has significant things, significant definitions. It has this type of leaf. Look at that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divisions, and then it has this type of straight little flower, and then it has like a snake. It has like a snake there. Look at that. Would you call that a snake? Kind of like a snake, right? Look at this. Hi. And that's only one plant. This is a tiny, small plant. It's not a big plant. And this plant has many different things to show you. You know, and then also it is also showing off her little buds. There's a bud here that's not fully developed. And then there's another bud over here that is coming up. This bud and this one is going to turn into these beauties, into this one. I showed you that this one already closed its shop. She's ready to you know, to go, I don't know, to her beta sleep. You know, she's on alpha. gonna sleep right now. She's ready to go. She's ready to go to bed. So yes, and not only that, it's not. Its leaves are not fragile at all. Look how strong and erect they are. They are. The whole body of the plant is like beautiful. Is not. It's many different type of leaves. It has this type of leaves, and the leaves, not all of them are like this. Look at this. Not all of them are like that, right? Look at this. It has that type. It has the slender, straight, and it has this type, serrated. It's a serrated type of thing, which opens up to that, to this, opens up to that over here, like that. And then also it has this type of leaf. Look at this. Not fully like this, not fully like that, but like half, like it's missing fingers. It only has like one finger, and this one has many. Look at this. You see? You see the difference? Right? Very, very, very astonished difference of flower. Just one plant. This is one of many plants that I have that I am trying to show you how different they are and how beautiful at the same time. It gives us pleasure. Plants gives us pleasure, really, because you walk out, you have plants, and it looks really nice. It looks colorful outside when they show their beauty. You have plants in your home or wherever you put them in your house, and it adds a feminine touch. It adds to your beauty, to your home. But you have to nurture it. You have to nurture that plant, otherwise it's not. They said that you get what you give in this world. So if you take care of them and nurture it and give them water and put them in those. There's certain plants that cannot take direct light, and there's certain plants that do. If you put them by the sun, some of them will be really nice, and some, like orchids are very fragile. Orchids cannot take direct sunlight, but they are beautiful. If you know how to take care of the orchids will keep you very, very rewarded. I have inside my house, I have 2 orchids that I've been taking care of, and they're doing okay. One of them is it's almost is coming with a set of stems that is going to give me flowers, but that will be in the future. I'll show you later on. But going back to having plants, is not, some people are able to do with them, to take care of them, and some people are not. They can't take care of plants at all. Some people, have to have a touch, the touch to take care of something. Um, so again, this is the Gazania flower, also known as the treasure flower. It's an African flower, and it will keep you amused all the time that she is giving you flowers. And like I said, it takes kind of sandy soil, does well in it. And here's my other beautiful. This is my zinnia, my white baby. she's coming up with there's a new thing coming up in there, a new baby. There she is, a new bud. This is the white zinnia. Hi, this is a beauty. That's a different flower than the one I was talking to you guys about. These are a simple zinnia, but they are beautiful. The zinnias are just gorgeous, and the zinnias, if you pinch them, I didn't pinch this one when she was when she was beginning, but when the plant starts out, you can pinch them. In other words, cut it, and it will just be bushy. This one is tall. They'll grow tall, and they'll have different branches of flowers. So Yeah, that's and this is, the bees. There was a bee just passed me by. The bee just passed me by. So, yes. So whoever's out there with me hanging out, again, I was showing you the gazania flowers, which are this one over here. Um, if you see this type of flowers, it's very interesting how she closes his buds at night, and then when it's cloudy, and then when it's sunny in the morning, she wakes up and open her eyes, and it gives you beauty. Right behind me, you see, that's the nastradium. So I'm gonna bring a little close up and see what it looks like. But there is the nastradium. It has beautiful leaves. See the leaves there, and the flowers are hidden shy in the background. You see the background of it. That's the background, red flowers. That's the nastradium. I don't know if I'm doing that, I'm screwing up the picture, the live, but that's the nastradium over there. The nastradium is like a vine, and it goes up, and it has beautiful, beautiful foliage. The foliage is just gorgeous, so it's nice. So going back to our main topic over here. This is the again, this is the gazania flower. If you guys enjoy the topic today, is called the gazania flower. Oh, the treasure flower. It's a beautiful flower, and it has different identities, which is the fact that she goes to sleep, she closes her petals at night, and she has her leaves are totally, all of them have different structures. You have like the thin knife, the serrated ones that has, this one is not serrated at all, but this one is serrated. So anyway, so that's about it. um I don't have anything else to show you. I mean, I could go on, but I just wanted to show you about this flower today. I just wanted to show you, how amazing this little guy is. It's a female, like it's a flower. So a flower is a female. It's a beautiful flower, like these are the type of flowers that you would give for Valentine's. So, um, you know, thank you for coming and sharing and allowing me to share your my flower, my gazania flower, or treasure flower, which is I think is an amazing flower. And those of you that are still staying with me, I want to thank you very much for your company and for trying to stay with me and listening to this issue of the gazania flower, which is an African flower again. And it's just a beautiful flower. I'll give you a small shot of what, this one is already saying goodnight. She doesn't want to be bothered. She's like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping now. So that's her, and that's a shot from the top, and then I'll show you a shot from the bottom, and she is really, all her petals are down, and this one is going to be closing her petals pretty soon too. She is, if you can see, she's also getting into that position of closing. It's almost 5:30, 6 o'clock. This is when they go to bed or they go to sleep. They have given you enough enough party or enough happiness during the day, so they figure it's time for them to go to bed. And it's a beautiful plant. It's just an amazing plant. It's beautiful. And for that, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna say good night, and hope you have a nice time with me learning about this plant, this gazania plant. or treasure flower. And I wish you a good night. And again, thank you very much. We'll see each other some other time. And I'm giving you a shout to Harper Cranister. Thank you for staying with me. And it was a pleasure to share with you this beautiful plant, the Gazania flower or treasure flower. So, in that note, I will wish you all of you a good night, and I'll see you some other time. So thank you so much for joining and staying with me for a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed the flower and you learned something about the Gazania flower or the treasure flower, which is an African flower that closes her buds at night. And, she shows her debut during the day and she retires at night. Okay, guys, so have a good night and enjoy the night. Bye-bye.